Welcome, in this video we will see WEP hacking. WEP is the original encryption standard used on routers. WEP is notoriously easy to hack, even though WEP is rarely seen anymore. Also, this is a good place to start for someone new to wireless pen testing before moving on to WPA encryption and other wireless hacks. Set up a test router and log into it, setting up WEP for wireless security to use as a target router. Have one other computer, tablet or smartphone connected to it wirelessly, since the encrypted data between two will need to be captured. The basic idea of this attack is to capture as much traffic as possible using droop-shipping. Each data packet has associated 3 bytes annihilation vector called force. After the attack is launched, the goal is to capture as many encrypted data packets on force as possible, then use droop-shipping on captured file and show the password. At this point, Kali Linux should be running along with the WEP encrypted router and wireless connected device. Also, a wireless USB adapter should be plugged in and ready. Open a terminal window, type in the command -ng to see if your USB adapter is recognized by Kali. It should show the interface, chipset and driver. If it doesn't, then some troubleshoot will have to be done as to why the adapter is not seen. Next, type -ng start plan 0 to set the USB adapter into monitor mode. Now we need to see what router are out there and find test router. To do this, run the command droop-shipping -0. After this command is run, a screen will come up showing the routers in range and their information. The test machine that was set up should be seen along with its information. The information needed will be BSS ID, channel and ESS ID. The test machine is here with the encryption WEP. Don't close the terminal window, press Ctrl+C to stop it from using USB adapter and leave it to refer back. Next, WEP encrypted data packets need to be captured. To do this, droop-shipping command is used along with the syntax called switches. For me, this is the command. droop-shipping is the command. W is a switch saying to write a file called D-link to the drive. C is a switch saying the target channel number. BSS ID is another switch saying which BSS ID to use. Finally, -0 is the command to use the USB adapter enabled on -0. Change the file name, channel and BSS ID to match your test router. Copy the information from the first terminal window. Copy and pasting the BSS ID into new terminal window is much quicker than typing it for most. That is droop-shipping, WESS ID, C, channel number, BSS ID and -0. After this is done correctly, a window will come up and show information about the target router. The main feedback we need to watch is the beacons and the data. The numbers will start at 0 and grow as traffic is passed between the router and another device. As these numbers grow, they are being captured in the file specified in previous command. For this example, it would be a file named D-link. Force need to grow big to crack the password, usually at least 20,000 plus, but ideally 100,000 plus. At this point, someone can simply wait for the force to grow large enough to crack the password, but there is a way to speed things up. To speed up the force captured, open the third terminal window, letting the second run capturing data. In the new terminal window, the droop-shipping command will be used in a two-part process. First, use the command droop-shipping -10A BSS ID -0. So for this example, it will be droop-shipping 10A my BSS ID -0. After this run the command airplay ng 3bssid mon0. This will begin sending out ARP request and data, and the beacons should begin to grow quickly. Again, speeding up the capturing of force is not necessary but handy. Once enough for data is captured, the password can be cracked using aircrack-ng. Aircrack-ng will be used on the captured data file. Aircrack-ng can be run at any time even when there is not enough data captured. It will say on the screen it needs more if there is not enough. To use aircrack-ng, we need the data file being written to the hard drive. Open a new terminal window and type the command ls to see the file. The one aircrack-ng needs is the .cap file. To start aircrack-ng, run the command aircrack-ng file name. So here, like I have written here. Aircrack will begin to run and start to crack the password. Here is what it looks when it is done. After the key is found, the password is shown in hexadecimal and ASCII. Thank you for watching this video.